What the fuck? This is your boy Basement Boxing Talk coming to you live. I'm gonna play the intro and then we're gonna get this show started.
He say, basement boxing tall. You know I'm a warrior, right? Fuck that, I'm a champion. Basement boxing talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. Basement boxing talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. I'm feeling cocky. I hit a thing to beat the ring, a boof up like I'm Rocky. ASAP. Any opponent think they can stop me. I stay strapped. With a chop, tryna learn my moves so you can copy. You gotta give it your all. Gotta give it your all. When you're back against the wall. When you're back against the wall. When you the one people call. When you the one people call. To keep greatness evolved. To keep greatness evolved. Basement boxer talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. Basement boxer talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect.
It's your boy Basement Boxing Talk coming to you live. And I got my good brother that's always here with me. My good brother Black Star Sports TV in the building. Salute, my good brother. What's good?
Yes, indeed, bro. Boy, that theme song be getting me hype, boy. He got the baddest mug on YouTube. I ain't bullshit.
Appreciate that, bro. I appreciate
that. Shit is
that.
catchy, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yes, sir. I sent the link out to a few guys, see if the guys come in. Give them a few seconds, see if they come in, jump in on the panel before we get started. But hey, we here. It's another Saturday. Salute to everybody who watching, everybody listening. Hey, we made it through another one. Hey, we got fights tonight too. We had fights last night. We got fights tonight. We got a lot of boxing to talk. We're gonna sit up and we're gonna chop it up. I know you guys ain't used to me coming through at this time, but hey, I was busy working. We still gonna try to get this one through.
Yes, indeed. Man, I tell you, that was weird to have fights on Friday, man. You know, some of us cats be working, man. We can't be checking on that then, man. It's messed up. They gonna slip one in on us.
Throwback Friday night fights.
Yeah.
Throwback. Yes, sir. Give me 1 second. Grab something to drink and we gonna get started, bro.
Yes, indeed. Man, I tell you, next couple months, man, we got some good ones coming up, though. That's one good thing, man. I like that, but it's a little puzzling when it comes to the PBC, though, because from my understanding, in March and April, they got no PBC Fox broadcast being scheduled or anything right now. So I'm wondering what's going on with that. I know that they were saying last year that I guess their agreement contract or whatever was coming to an end, and whether or not they was, the question was whether they're going to renew it or if they wasn't, or what they're going to do with that as far as all that, but to me, I felt like, Fox could have did more. If you're going to invest in something like that and partner with something like that, you should be prepared to go in all out, because Fox got 3-4 channels, man. Fox 1, Fox 2, all that going on. Why wasn't there more boxing programs or where like you to educate the public about the fighters that's fighting under the banner of the PBC, which they partner with? They should have been making sure that, when they have certain spots, they was promoting these guys and stuff. I mean, it's pretty much what ESPN did with the UFC. Every time you turn around, something about the UFC somewhere in your face. Every time, tonight it's going to be, COVID versus Masvidal. Yeah, dude. The average person don't know too much about, that, all that. But That's what sustains it and keeps it going. But in boxing, it ain't like that. You know, I sit there and talk to some of the young guys, and the young guys telling me they don't even know who Errol Spence is. I'm shaking my head like, man, you kidding me? He make way more money than the guys that y'all see all the time that y'all supposedly know, but nobody knows this guy here in the States of all places. You know.
Salute to my good brother, God Body News. Salute, good brother. Appreciate you coming through. He said, family went live while I'm off work. Appreciate that, bro.
Yes, indeed. Salute.
Appreciate you coming through. Salute, bro.
Yes, indeed. Young
Yeah,
G.
man. Well, I'm gonna run down a list of topics, and then we can go freestyle after that. There's just a couple things I want to make sure that we hit on the topics of the show today.
Indeed.
As in the I guess the memo for YouTube, I put in there the countdown to the date of April the 16th. It's the memo for YouTube. Tell me, my brother, good brother Black Star, what does that say? What does that say to you? The countdown to April 16th. What does that say to you?
See, that's the day. That's the day to begin the official countdown to the Errol Spence Bud Crawford showdown. That everybody been acting like they've been wanting, and they've been fugazi about the shit. But the closer you get to it, you see Bud Crawford acting funnier and funnier. Now he come out, he ain't talking the shit he was talking before. Now, oh yeah, Earl wants to fight as much as I do. Yeah, but you know, I might go fight Jamel at 154. I got options. What you talking about options for? I thought you said you wanted this fight. You know, he already looking around what my next move can be. How can I shake out this one? Because after this, ain't gonna be none of that. You're gonna have to sit your ass down, and we're gonna have to talk about this. The man told you 2018, this is what the game plan is. If you want to jump the line, take that 60-40, come on, let's get it. You never took it. Never did. So regardless of what anybody might feel about it, y'all can say what you want. 60-40 was thrown out there as a suggested purse split to make that fight happen, and everybody say they want it. Oh, it's the biggest sport fighting boxing. Oh, everybody in Bud this and this and this. Okay, that's fine. It's set there for all those years. Ain't nobody take it. Nobody did nothing with it. They could have did something with it. You can say it was informal, formal, or whatever, but there was two men standing there face to face. There was space and opportunity between them. And they told them, hey, look, man, this is what the situation is. If you want to be hardball and play all that, then I got to go over here and take all these belts over here. Then I'm going to come and get yours. Of course, if you're the last piece to the puzzle, he got to come see you. He said undisputed. He said undisputed, when he first got there. So, this ain't nothing new. So now that once he does this out here, there ain't nothing else Errol Spence can say. He can't jump up and say, well, I want to fight Canelo now. That ain't going to get it. You said you wanted undisputed. You said you fight Bud Crawford. You said all these things. Up until now, every time you say something, that's what you're doing. So if you're getting funny now, well, hey, I'm going to have to call you out as well. But as I see it right now, I don't believe that's going to be the case. I already see Bud Crawford looking around trying to figure out what he's going to do. You ain't never going to get 154. And if you did, all you're going to do is crush your money. You would have made it 147 because all you're going to do is go up there and get smoked by. Man, come on. He ain't ready for no 154.
Salute to the good brother Ronald Finkley in the building. Hey, I appreciate you, good brother, for coming through. Good brother Ronald Finkley said, April 16th, Judgment Day, Part 2. Spence always fighting leftovers. Hey, bro. Listen, Ronald. Listen. I can't listen. It's not Earl's fault, bro. That he had an eye injury. It would have came to Pacquiao. But listen to this. He would have destroyed Pacquiao. So then people would have been like, well, Earl, he beat up on an old Pacquiao. So now it's no excuses when Earl come in here and smash Ugas, which is he's not old. He's still good in his prime. We seen what he just did to Pacquiao. It should be a great fight, bro. And I think Ugas is really, really in trouble because Earl was already in training camp for the Pacquiao fight. So this just gave him like a 6 months training camp. Not meaning that he overtrained, but he ain't worried about cutting weight at the last minute. None of this. You see how he looked at the press conference? Oh man, be in for a good one, man. Good brother God Body News say American heavyweight Richard Torres, the guy who beat Baby in the amateurs, made his debut last night. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I was out with the family. I missed that shit, bro. I
I
missed that
bet you,
shit.
bro. I missed that whole program.
God, why do you say who is the leftovers though? Man, I guess Ronald was saying that Ugas is leftovers.
Manny Pacquiao's leftovers, I guess.
You feel
I
me? I
couldn't
guess he's
tell you.
saying Ugas is leftovers, bro. I don't know. I know we in for a good one. Hold on. He said I was not impressed at all.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing from a lot of people, man. They're saying the same thing. They're not too impressed. But they pushing that Ramirez heavy, man, even though with a loss.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
but ain't that crazy? Ramirez took the loss, and now they just. But listen, I mean, you know, hey,
He
different.
got more clout out of losing to Josh Taylor than Regis Prograis did.
Because
and Regis did a whole lot better.
I guess they feel that the Mexican descent is going to automatically back him up, bro. I guess that's what I get. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wondered that because I mean, you know, I wondered that, bro. I wondered that.
Yeah, you more likely you're right.
Ronald Finkley says, no doubt I always thought Crawford or Spence would have destroyed Pac. Spence would beat him by walk down, and Crawford would have caught Pac with a tiger paw. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, we got company, brother.
What you got?
Caruso in the building.
Hey, come.
Good brother Caruso, what's good, bro?
What it do?
What's happening, brother? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Cereso,
my bad.
No, you all. That's all good, brothers. That's why I go by. Keep the big C on deck.
Thanks.
I'm just gonna call you C like I've been doing, bro. What's up, Big C? What's going on, bro?
Oh man, not too much, brothers. How's it going? What's the word? What we talking about today?
Man, we got a few different topics right now. We were talking about the countdown to April 16th. What does that sound like to you? When you hear that?
That's Spence Day.
Yes, sir. And what do you think about that? What do you think about the Spence and Ugas?
I think I feel like it's gonna be a electric type of fight, man. They're gonna be, because of the style. Ugas don't fight like a typical Cuban amateur boxer. He don't use his legs like that. He put his guards up and hand arms to his body, and he got good technique, good experience as well. But I feel like Spence's work rate is gonna be on point, and I think his precision shots, he uses defense to open up his offense. And I think, man, Spence he's gonna get the job done, either by stoppage or decision. I can't call it, but I feel like Spence gonna get it done.
Yeah. I noticed this time he ain't put no stock in the knockout though. He kind of, if it come, it come, and that's the way you got to be mentally. You can't be like Devin Haney going out here letting people con you and thinking you're a heavyweight, you're a knockout blower, punching you're not. You're a boxer. Do your thing, because the moment you switch yourself up, you're gonna open yourself up to look like AJ did against Usyk in the last fight. How you gonna box a boxer, and you're not really a boxer yourself. I mean, you was able to beat the fat boy. He was able to get him, who, by the way, Canelo says is not coming back to the gym with Eddie Reynoso.
Oh yeah, I want to make sure we talk about that. Ronald Finkley said Danny got whooped by Spence right off accident. That proves Garcia never had an elite welterweight, just like AB matchmaking at PBC. Okay, yeah, but listen to this though, Ronald. To Danny Garcia's defense, he has fought the elite welterweights and welterweight, unlike some people. Shout out to Black Star.
Yeah, I can see what
there's been a lot of prospects losing. You're right. Godbody News said there's been a lot of prospects losing. What you guys think about that?
The hype train, man. The hype train. It's just like Stanonis
will whoop Danny Garcia ass. Wow.
I like to see it though. I'm not really sure. I know I agree with what Ronald Finkley said though about him being knocked from the elite, but after losing the Earl, but before then, he was very much up there, and that did put him down. But Ugas, I still got questions about Ugas. I know Ugas is a decent, pretty good fighter. I'm not saying he garbage or anything like that, but I have never been able to judge how great or where to categorize him. This fight is going to help me with that, because I my last few times I seen him, I really wasn't too impressed. I'm just like, man, I expected one thing and I got something else against, lesser competition. But, is he the type of fighter that steps up to competition, and this right here being his best competition thus far. So, that's why I say, we will see. I don't think that he got what it takes to get the win, but who knows? That's what you fight the fights for, man. And we'll see, man. But just like he was saying the young guys losing and everything, Stanonius gets this title opportunity on the undercard, And my thing is, how does this guy pass all these other guys who are much bigger names and much more known than him, but yet he's in the better position and fought less competition? I mean, I'm how this white boy slip through there like that? Oop, did I let the cat out the bag? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's the only thing he got that's different from these other guys. How is he a hit of Boots Ennis? How is he a hit of Virgil Ortiz? How does it even make sense? How you get there without fighting one of those guys, at least? And I'm not saying that the guy, he's a solid fighter, good fighter, don't get me wrong. But how are you already elevated? You getting a title shot now. And these guys have got way more buzz around their name than you. Most people don't really correctly know how to pronounce yours. But somehow you're in that position. And hey, more power to him. Maybe he'll prove he deserves it. Maybe he'll win.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
Stanonius.
Oh.
Who was that? Minus Stanonius or something, man. He got one of them names, bro. He got a name. That's all I can say.
Godbody News said Garcia too flat-footed for Ugas. Danny need someone who can stand in there and beat. They're like A beast. God damn, man. Godbody coming hard. They night, ain't he?
Yeah, man.
He needs somebody just sitting there and just beat it, just be a punching bag or something. You saying, hey, be a punching bag? God damn, bro. Can't talk about my homie like that, bro. Not that one. I ain't gonna. Nah, he ain't gonna be standing there to be a punching bag. But maybe but the Godbody News, brother. Word is, I thought that Danny Garcia supposed to be moving up to 54. So I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah, that'd be something.
Cause it was listen to this. I did hear talks that it was supposed to be, and look, we're gonna see how true this come out to be. If Eric Rubinson win this fight against what's his name?
Oh, Fundora.
Then they said Danny was supposed to try to move up and see if he can get the fight with Lubin at 54.
Okay. Man, that's a nice matchup.
Ronald Finkley said, when will PBC get to forcing guys to fight that are hungry? Hey, I wish we had my good brother Brandon in here. He'll start breaking it down to you, man. Yeah. I think Caruso, Big C, he probably can break it down to him too, man. A lot of these fights, man, they just ain't making, I guess. Listen, us as fight fans, we want to see these fights, but I guess on the business side, bro, just a lot of these fights just ain't they're not making sense to the guys who got the money. The guys who got the money who are empowered to make the fights. They saying the fights are not there. Did you say, C?
Could you hear me? Yeah, I'm saying you said it right. You right on. Hey, absolutely. You said it right on.
Like, us fans, we like, man, why they can't make this fight happen? Why they can't? But the more and more I just learned the business side of this boxing business, I'm starting to see why, man. People just don't want to put their money out there and not getting no return.
Yeah. But how was this Fox deal with the PBC, which seemed to be kind of at a stalwart for, we don't know what's going on with that.
Okay. Now listen,
that's got to make more fighters fight for opportunities now. So
Okay.
it's going to be less likely to them to say, I don't want to fight. You got to take whatever given to you at this point, you know?
I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna catch up on them, then we're gonna come right back. I got something to say about that. They need to start fighting like UFC. Man, listen, the reason why UFC fighting like that, because they ain't making no money, bro. Them guys gotta fight. They gotta fight every other month. They're not making no money. Danny making all the money, bro. When I seen, and that was what, maybe 2 years ago. We can go back on your channel when we was talking about that, maybe a year and a half, when they had the big UFC fight, and the one lady, I don't want to pronounce her name wrong, the one lady who she was fighting. I remember we broke it down on your show. Danny made $50 million off the gate, plus pay-per-view, and the top fighter on the card made $500,000, bro.
It's crazy. It is crazy. Man, that's an NCAA type of control, man. That's some
Man,
slave
come on,
plantation
bro, man.
labor there, Jack.
So I mean, the UFC, to me, Ronald, man, UFC fighters, man, they just more thirstier, bro. I mean, they got it. I mean, it ain't more thirstier, just they got to fight more. They're not getting hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, or they're not getting millions of dollars to go in there and fight. Look at this. Conor McGregor, his biggest payday went until he came over and fought Floyd. Now he don't even want to get in the ring and do UFC for real.
Man, you notice that his passion for the sport done calmed down a great deal since he got them satin sheets.
Man,
You know,
he made $100 million.
Yes, sir. He don't need it no more.
He made $100 million. So now UFC calling, what they give him, $5 million? His whiskey company bring that in.
Exactly.
He's not even amped up for the fight.
Yep.
That's why we ain't seen the best Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Let Khabib make that type money. He might do the same thing too. But Khabib had a chance to make that money.
Yeah. Fighting out of not having the necessity to have to fight. Shit, that puts a lot of water on the passion. Put a lot of water on it.
How about he knew say AB my boy though? Okay.
Yeah.
Ronald Finkley, no woman fought 2021 for PBC. Hey, listen.
We talked about that.
Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up about that.
Yeah.
Why the PBC? Mm-hmm. And this is one thing I don't understand too, man. Our PBC being of people, our people. We just say people of the culture or whatever, right? They slept. Why was the Carissa Shields so slept on by her being an Olympian? And now, I mean, come on, bro. I mean, it's a lot of female boxers out here that should be getting pushed and getting credit, bro. And they're not getting that. They're not getting that push, man. They're not getting that push.
Got to go out there with the pause. You know, I mean, that's another one. I mean, we got to. The other sister who's about to fight for Undisputed herself, Franchon Cruz Dazn, she's getting ready to fight. I forget what day it is, but she's got an Undisputed matchup coming up just for her in the next month or so. So you got all these young women fighters that you can really put out there, along with the women movement that is really strong in the States. I don't understand why you're not tapping into that. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, you already got some women coming to fights anyway, but now you're giving them more incentive to come and invite other women to come. You know, why would you not do that? You know, then the more women you get, what you gonna have? You're gonna have more hardheads coming. So I mean, it's a win-win all the way. So I don't understand this. I mean, that's what the Zone is doing. They got loads of female fighters. They just throwing them out there. They looking and seeing who the fans love. And if the fans give them a nice response, you see them again because they about their grip. And one thing I give them credit over there for, man, I mean, they're a lot more serious about the sport in general. You know, they want boxing. They can appreciate the sport of boxing. And they appreciate a lot of things that the skill of boxing a little bit more too, I think, than the average fan over here. I think over here it's been too much of this brawlers type, you know, just who coming forward and throwing bombs, you know, and it's got to change a little bit somewhere, man. And fans got to be more educated so that people grow out of the casual phase, you know. There are ones who are interested, but most of them will be like casuals getting into it. But You know, we're going to see what happens. I think they're at a crossroads right now. PBC got to make some tough decisions right now because that gap in scheduling for 2 whole months, that's a long time. That's a lot of money that's sitting out there that somebody could have been cashing, you know, that ain't doing nothing with. And you got fighters out here looking for opportunities. So it's not like matchups can't be made. So what's holding it up? What's the problem here? Somebody got to make the right moves. People ain't making the right move. They got to reassess it, sit back and look at it and realize, okay, man, some of these people, you know, like you could take Amanda Serrano, Clarissa Shields, threw them on the Errol Spence card. I mean, y'all ain't paying them nothing no way. I'd rather see that than 2 Mexicans that don't nobody know, and I can't know what the hell they saying at the end of the fight, you know? And you know, it's not nothing against that. It's just the fact that it's hard to relate to somebody that I can't understand speak for themselves. It's just hard. It's a buffer there. But when you got somebody there that's speaking, I can go, oh, okay, all right. I can understand them better. I'm more inclined to like that person because I can find a connection. But if you speak in a language I don't understand, I don't know what that is you just did right there. This other guy talking for you. It just loses a connection with me. But like you got fighters like Mario Barros, they'll speak English, so I can listen, I can understand, I can relate. But without that buffer, how are you going to build a fighter that's going to continue to bring in fans and put them in rotation to where you got a viable option for fans to come see, that you know that when you want to plan a venue, I can pick from this list of names, and any of these guys on this names on this list can bring fans to the stand, and we can sell it and we can make a success. If you don't have a nice roster of those like that, I mean, they're trying to do it with Fundora. You know, they just keep putting him out there. Do we really have a fan base? Is anybody really talking about the guy? When you jump around all these shows and everything, I don't really hear his name none. So it's not like he's really making anything, but they're forcing this because they're going with the narrative. Well, he's Mexican, so just put him out there, Mexican. It's just automatic. You know what I'm saying?
But I think the difference with Fundora is too, though. You know, he just fight on PBC cards, but I think he was Shelly Finkel though.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting opportunities. Else. He got one now with Lubin.
Hey, listen, that guy got 4 opportunities, 4 pay-per-view fights during the pandemic. Let me catch up with some of these guys in the chat. Guy by News said, AB can knock the head off somebody at 140. Man, yeah, he can knock the head off somebody at 140, but Rona can't make 140 though, God body, bro. Right? He can't even make 47. The bare knuckle fighters always brag about how much more they make than UFC. Yeah, but they still ain't making what they getting in that real square circle.
Yeah, that's another sport, bare knuckles people talking about now. And you know, people actually forget that boxing came from that.
Right. Exactly. That's street fighting.
Yeah.
God body news said Khabib said fuck it and created Eagle FC competitor to UFC. Yeah, I don't really man, if it ain't Khabib or Conor McGregor, I really don't know him in UFC, bro. I'm staying to boxing a lot. Ronald Finley said, yes, indeed. Jamie Mitchell, Franchon Cruz, Alicia, Spears, Jessica Maskill, Amanda Sonero. Got a bag of them somewhere else. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, man.
I don't know why PBC has not chose
just ignores female boxing.
And listen to this though. Listen to this though. It will only make sense if you was PBC to have at least one black female fighter, one Mexican female fighter, and at least one white female fighter. And been pushing them at least 3 female fighters. But but boxing got so many weight divisions. Like, bro, if I was PBC, I would put a lot more money in behind, like you said, some of these women than some of these dudes, man.
Exactly.
Like the women is going to attract more people to boxing anyway, whether they dudes or females. It's going to bring more attraction to the boxing game. You feel me?
Yeah. So the women going to tell their friends about it.
That Jake Paul, man, he know how to throw a show, bro.
Hell yeah.
Jake Paul know how to throw a show.
And that shows you right there, there's a vacancy. in promotion. There's a vacancy there. You know?
You feel me? And this guy went from YouTubing to boxing to promoting. That's what's up, bro.
After losing his initial fight, they got him in the fight game in the first place.
Ronald Finkley said, just because Floyd need 100 automobiles, TMT stopped me in for the fighters. After Bayou Jack got beat, I think he was say. And you know what though? Listen to this, Ronald. Bayou Jack made him. He made a comment on Twitter a while back, right? And ever since then, I knew it was some type. He felt some type of way with TMT too, bro. Because I remember it was a Tank fight, and he said something about how Tank he had won. And he was like, wow. He told another LB like, where I don't get these judges. And the sad part, man, is Bayou Jack lost some good fights that he man, I had him winning, bro. I had him winning, or at least a draw. Like, I mean, the one he took the head blunt and he was leaking. That kind of threw him in. And I think he lost his title on that fight. That one kind of hurt.
Pascal.
Yeah, the Pascal. He lost the title on that one. Hey, see, have you ever have sustained a cut like that?
No, I never have, man. Never have. I sustained 2 cuts over my eyebrows, which was kind of sim, but never like that. That was something, man. I think I had maybe I had to get maybe 8 stitches over each eye, over 8, so 16. I think that cut there was over. It was 1 cut though. See me, I had 2 cuts, so I had to get 8 and 8. He had 1 cut, probably. That needed maybe 24 stitches, right? That was a crazy cut, wasn't it?
Man, that shit was crazy. Like somebody sliced him with a blade. God,
I never seen nothing like that.
What happened to Hannah Gabrielle? She was nice with the hands. I don't know, bro. Ronald say, Bayou Jack was tough also. But Bayou Jack, the thing is, I think Bayou Jack lost a couple close fights, and then he said fuck TMT and he signed with remember he did something with Thriller, and then he came back and signed with some guys overseas.
Yeah, but I still see him in the UK. Yeah, but he's still with with Mayweather. They got a business type of relationship still.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I see him in the UK all together. Yeah, all of them. Yeah, they all together, and even the trainers. I be like, man, that Jack still fighting, but he's fighting over in the UK. But they pay him more over there too. I'm hearing.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking too. They probably pay him more. Not to discredit him, there's probably a little bit lesser competition. But hey,
yeah, definitely, yeah.
So
can't beat that,
right? And then they and this crazy thing is they probably showing him way more love over there. So the close fights that he lost over here, he probably wouldn't lose over there. You feel me?
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but we got to get this thing cranked up a little bit better. PBC can do a much better job than what they've been doing, man. I mean, we still got a couple big events, but they, like you say, they want Showtime now. What's the deal with Fox? Fox can be a very strong ally and really should be a huge promoter for boxing itself, because they can do a lot more promotion that even ESPN can, because, most people who are sports fans will go through ESPN. But, those people who are truly casuals and really, I'm not really into it, that's looking for something that can catch them to draw them into a sport. Fox is kind of like a hotbed for that, because, if you had those cats, and say if they was giving them like little spots on little programs, like little TV shows that they got, whatever was popular. I don't know, because I don't really watch that much TV like that, but them ones that, whatever their show have them go in and like, be on CSI or something, make a guest in and out or something like this. Any little things like that can help build their profiles and get them known to that unknown fan base that will tune in and bring that new money back. And then, man, I mean, shoot, I mean, boxing's already making more money, but if you're able to do that as well and tie into the culture, which I don't know why, PBC ain't at the forefront of that. I don't understand that in no way, shape, or form. I don't understand what his decisions making in putting people in positions to make those decisions are anyway, because he always seems to pick people that I shake my head at. Why you got even the announcers, man? I mean, what the hell we got Kenny? Shit, what's the guy was on here? Kenny, something, whatever his name is, man. You know what I'm saying? The guy that Mayweather chewed out on ESPN that time. You got this guy. And you got the same broadcasters for all the different promotions. That don't even make sense.
Larry Merchant.
Well, Larry Merchant too, but I was talking about the younger guy, Brian Kenny.
Yeah, Brian Kenny. Brian Kenny. He do the Showtime. He be Fox too. Fox. Yeah. Hey, I want to say something too about that too before I jump on what Godbody saying, because you said it too. Ain't it funny that remember Earl Spence was always fighting on Fox pay-per-view. This fight right here is Showtime pay-per-view. So I don't know. I just want to make sure I put that out there. Godbody News says Canelo was asked how is Andy Reid's training going. Canelo replied he doesn't even come to training at all. Yeah, I seen that too, bro. And it's funny that Canelo saying that he's not coming to camp. And then Canelo said that Ryan Garcia wasn't hungry enough. He didn't want enough. But then we see what's his name? Valdez. We see him in training. Mm-hmm. But don't forget, Ryan Garcia said that things went right over there.
Yeah. And then who is Andy Ruiz going to train for anyway? Because he won't fight nobody. How many times has King Kong Ortiz tried to get that fight with him, and he keep finding ways to get out of that too? Yeah, you want to train. At some point, you got to have a fight. He don't seem to want to take a fight. He's very picky about who he wants to fight too.
With that being said, since you're a coach, how you feel about? How would you feel if one of your guys wasn't showing up to practice?
I would feel very, very upset, man. In my athlete, that made I feel that they not in it for the reason they should be in it for. I would feel, because I feel like when you're in this, you want to put your all into it. You want to put 100%, 110%. You want to give it your all. You want to be, you want to have perfect attendance, because in this sport you put your life on the line. We know this is the hurt business. So when I see that they kind of playing with it, and they don't really. It made me wonder what's the outtake, or how far they want to go really in it. How serious, are they really taking it?
Right, because Canelo was saying that Andy would come to practice, or come to the gym, and then he'd be there for 20-30 minutes, and then he ready to leave, or he might come there an hour 45 minutes late. I mean, Coach, tell us what are some of your rules to practice? Coming to the gym. What are some of your rules that you go for?
My rules is like no recording. Like I don't mind recording sparring like that, but I really, really, really got a thing when recording. I like no recording sparring unless we as a team figure we trying to game plan and then we start recording. But I don't like randomly recording sparring. I don't like I like guys. I like for guys to really, really not talk as much, but put in more work, train hard, talk less. I don't really like a lot of. I don't really mind the music, but I don't like a lot of cussing. Honestly, playing on the radio, I got a lot of kids in the gym.
A lot of kids come in and out. You know, we got to keep it friendly for, you know, say camera. Say you want to, you know, you in with a camera or whatnot, and we got to make sure we keep everything on point, on the cue for everyone to be comfortable coming in and out. But yeah, man, I mean, it's really not much. I just expect hard work. I expect you to, you know, put your best foot forth and give it all you got and grind hard.
Yes, sir. Ronald Finkley said, I'm actually looking into Ugas versus Spence matchup. If Spence has the movements he used to have against Chris Algeria, he's back 100%. Man, we already know that. We know that, Ronald, man. Earl gonna stop this guy, bro. You know, we look forward to December, man, trying to make this Crawford fight.
Yeah, but you know, one thing I will say, basically, one thing I think Earl does have to look out for, you know, especially being with the detached retina, is the jab. He can't let him land too many jabs to his eye like that, bang bang like that. If he can limit those and land his, he gonna dog walk him. But if that becomes a factor, and they both got similar height and reach, you know, and I mean, you know, Ugas, like I say, he's not a bum, so he got something he bringing. But you know, for a little while, I think Ugas will probably be in there, but it's gonna get to a point where, you know, it's just a separation in levels. And to me, I don't see anybody with the tenacity of Earl Spence. I mean, that just keeps going, don't stop, just keeps coming. I mean, to me, that's one of his greatest assets. You know, and I know people will say, well, you know, when I see him, I don't see anything flashy, I don't see anything special. Okay, that's something you're only going to see when you in that ring with that person, and you done gave everything you got, and your win is sucked out of you, and this dude is looking at you like he's still fresh and ready to go. That's when you say, "Oh hell!" So, I think my mom said she got some cookies. My biscuits. Yeah, my mom said my mama biscuits. I gave my mama biscuits. Get me out of here.
God Body News says it's a soap opera going on in the Renuso camp.
Yeah.
Damn sure is, bro. Ronald Finkley said, yeah, God Body News, I heard something about if Canelo decides to pick up and go on vacation, Renuso drops everything, even his boxers. Oh, man. Oh.
Man.
That was too much.
He do, though. He be at the hip. Anything Canelo do, there he go.
Hey, listen to this, though. Listen to this. I don't agree with that. Not 100%. I do not agree with that. But listen to this.
Yeah.
Devil's advocate. I get to play devil's advocate because Troy is not here. So, devil's advocate. If you were Renuso, right? And this man paying you, God damn it, 2-3 million per fight. And he just fought 4 times in 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So he just gave you maybe 12, maybe 15 million for the year. And then, hold on, he paid for everything he do with you. Anything you do, everything is on him. So I'm just saying, we playing devil's advocate. I don't agree with it. I'm not that type of person. But for the next person, I can't knock what the fuck they do. If they sitting up here flying first class and they dining and wining everything on Canelo. I mean, look at Floyd. It ain't no different than Floyd's bodyguard.
That's true.
It ain't no different than Floyd's bodyguard. What's the difference?
I tell you what, though,
good brother AK done jumped in the building. What's good,
here
bro?
he come.
What's good, AK? Yeah.
Oh, you make.
Yeah, so I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
the mic. Yeah, when you put it that way, though, basement, I gotta say, man, that do sound quite appealing. You know,
I'm just saying, bro. Playing devil's advocate, bro. If you was him, everything is on him. You ain't never got to reach in your pocket for nothing. Canelo probably give him like, man, hey, look, he go 3-4 bad women for the night. Everything go him. Hey, you might think
change my mind. Shit, I see what's up.
you might drop everything you doing too. Not your draws though. Definitely not your draws. But
yeah, you gotta stop.
you drop everything you doing. Hey, listen, tell the wife, hey, I'm gone. Canelo said, hey, I gotta go. Gotta go get this money.
Yes, sir.
What's up, good brother AK? What's good, bro?
Hey, man, what y'all talking about, man? I mean, I came into the wrong part of a conversation or something. What y'all talking about? Can you hear me?
Hey, what's happening, AK? Canelo.
Nah, we
Who
was
that
here
is?
chopping up, man.
Hey, who that is?
C.
Oh,
Big C, man.
Hey, what's happening, my man? AK.
I'm outside, Shawty. I'm outside for real. You hear me?
I see.
I'm outside.
I see.
For some odd reason, basement keep me outside. I don't know why that is.
My man AK.
Hey, listen. Hey, C, they judge you by the company you keep. That dude over there, what's his name? Black Star. Watch that guy. They're good people, but you gotta keep your eye on them.
Y'all all good people, man.
Look at moonlighting on that forklift, man.
Hey.
You moonlighting on that forklift.
From the east to the south to the Midwest.
Yes, sir. Hey, AK. I know about that life, bro.
Yeah, man. That's why I be at night, y'all. When y'all be on the late nights, I be in this on the grizzly.
Yes, sir.
Ain't no problem with that. Guy by New said, Ronald Freakley, if Canelo is not there, Reynoso is not there. Also, got to remember he is Canelo manager and matchmaker. You're right.
It's true. I mean, he got all his everything invested in just this cat, and by what you said, clearly show why, and I understand. But these other guys coming to the gym that was adding to it, I guess he just ain't got time for them, man. He should have never took them on in the beginning, really. I mean, we talked about Sanchez, the heavyweight.
If Canelo ain't lying and he's saying they got these guys coming to the gym, want to work for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then leave, or the guys coming to the gym an hour late, telling me we're gonna be there at 7 and get to the gym at 8, and then want to leave at 8:30, 9 o'clock. Shit, I might tell the motherfuckers too, like, shit, the motherfucker call me, man, I'm gone, man. They don't want no money, man.
And then
they don't want no money.
Yeah, just like
But it was funny, them guys all ran over to that motherfucker though. To learn that left hook though. They all ran over that motherfucker to learn that left hook. Garcia, Ryan, and Andy. They both ran over that motherfucker to learn that left hook though. That's one thing for sure. They both ran over there to learn that left hook. Now they learned the left hook. Now it's Reynoso. He don't want to come to practice. Nah, I'm thinking maybe you motherfuckers just stole that motherfucker left hook and then jump shit now. You think you don't need him. That's all y'all can learn from that motherfucker.
And two of them, they was down there training and wouldn't nail. None of them step in the ring. Ryan Garcia wouldn't fight nobody. And
hey, is it you hear the word that T.O. is supposed to be training with Reynoso now? Is that what it is? You hear that? Y'all hear about that? Teofimo Lopez is out there.
Man, you the second. This is the second time I overheard that, bro. Is that true?
I'm wondering if Ryan didn't want that work. Because that would have been good work. I thought that would have been good for them.
I ain't gonna lie.
He might have didn't want that.
I ain't gonna lie. See, if you take Lopez and put him in the gym with Reynoso, and we get the Lopez to sit up there and box Lomachenko,
it's scary.
Hey, 140. Hey, listen, the 140 division will be. Hey, he could be a boogeyman for that one right there, bro.
He just said, hey, it's just one collision course. Antoine Russell. That's the only collision course, big mega fight. And if it come, I mean, they both can make generational wealth. That's what it's about.
What would be? Listen to this. Antoine Russell, Lopez, Madison Square Garden. That'll be off the chain, bro.
For all the straps, undisputed. Because you know Josh Taylor gonna leave. He's gonna leave them belts.
Oh yeah.
If he don't leave him, he gonna lose. He gonna lose him. He lost him. Then he lost in the last fight, man.
I think Josh Taylor just had what it was. He got so many accolades now. He figured like he made it. He the man, and he slacked off, and he damn near lost him. You know, if that didn't scare him back into getting his mind right, and he go back out there again like that, yeah, he gonna lose them. He gonna lose them. Man, you gotta keep that hunger, man. If you don't keep that hunger, it's gone, man.
We see it a million times though, bro. Like guys just get so comfortable with winning because they're fighting lower level competition, bro. So when it's time to step up that competition, then they face with some situations that they ain't been into or ain't been into in a long time. Sometimes we get these outcomes. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then the boxer over there looking kind of silly, like duh. But nah, motherfucker, it's duh because you ain't been doing what the fuck you supposed been doing. You been sitting here walking around with the straps, chilling. You feel me? You know what the hell you ain't been doing right.
Exactly.
Man, that's one thing. That's one thing why I always give Floyd his props, bro, because he always stayed working, bro. Always stayed working, stay working. I don't listen to it. If one thing motherfuckers can't get, they sit up here and they copy his fighting style. They copy his motherfucking clothing, dressing. They want to have the cars, the fame, and everything. Why they don't copy the work ethic?
And that's the main thing. And I think that's what Canelo. That's number one thing.
It didn't come free, bro. It didn't come free.
Yeah,
I said the word that. Another thing is staying close to your fight weight. You know what I mean? Stay close to your fight weight. Don't blow up. 30 pounds, you know.
Hey, listen. I heard you say something about that. I'm glad you brought that up too, T. I heard you say something about that when we was on Clubhouse, and you were saying that some guys be weight bullies, and you said, man, nah, I always stayed around fighting around my weight that I walked around in. And you was saying that. I heard you saying, you was like, man, I always stayed around the weight that I walked around in, but if I sit up here and would it drop down to maybe 47 or 54, like, man, you said you could have been a weight bully, like. So with that being said, how do you feel about that? Like, because I remember Coach Ron told the guy that we had on the show before, like the guy said, like, Coach Ron was like, well, how much do you weigh? And he was like, well, I weigh 140 something, and what you gonna fight? And Ron was like, what? He said, I'm gonna fight 135. And Ron was like, why are you gonna fight 135? Why are you going down in weight? Like, how do you feel about that, C?
Yeah, I think it's water weight. I mean, if you got it on you to lose it, I mean, a lot of times as a trainer, I can see it, and the fighter know, you can tell they got water weight on them. It's water weight, and you'll put it back on. But I mean, you get talking 30 pounds, 25, 30 pounds. Now that's tapping into something else. If you know what I mean. So I don't, I think that's too much. But that don't sound like that's not a far-fetched. You talking 147 to 135. That sounds about right.
Salute to my good brother Bruce Goes, boxing, jazz, and more in the building. Go to my man's YouTube channel. Subscribe to his channel, man. My good brother Bruce Goes. He always come through, man. Hey, he a boxing legend, man. He'll tell you about them old fights, throwback shit.
Yeah, I sent him a link, man. If you want to jump on there, Bruce. It's attached though. So
yes, sir. Support Let's Talk Box. Let's talk sports. Let's support. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey, Josh Taylor was saying here rematch Canelo at 147 needs to get weight under control. I highly doubt that he fight one more at junior welterweight. Wow.
147, man. What y'all think about that?
Hey, man, now listen to this, man. What do he think he gonna do at 147?
Man.
Who do you match him up at 147 with?
Chris out. Look, what's his name? Chris. I won't say his name wrong.
Algeria.
Chris Algeria.
Chris Algeria. I think that move kind of not like size to me for some reason. They built the light to some degree, but skillfully. I mean, I just think I don't know. You know, Josh said last performance. Shit, hey, Chris might end up pulling one out on. Chris, I boxer, he alright, but he ain't. It's different when you got them elite guys, but Chris alright, man. Chris can box, but I mean the way y'all said as far as last fight, he didn't fight like an undisputed type fight.
Chris might be still asleep though. Chris might be still asleep from that Conor Ben joint. He may not woke up yet.
Damn.
Conor Ben knocked that man in the next November. He might not be woke yet.
Who Josh come up to fight then? Who is it? He don't mess with Boots.
He should fight Conor Ben.
I said That's what I'm saying. Kell Brook and Conor Ben fight. He fight the winner of that.
Yeah,
I'm saying
okay, listen to this.
They saying the numbers so high, so they can't make the Kell Brook fight. So Conor Ben saying he looking for a new opponent. So who he gonna fight? He might be right on with that one.
I got a question for you, C. Do you think Kell Brook can make 47?
Kell Brook?
Can Kell Brook make 47, bro?
Hey, can I say something though real quick though?
That's a question. He was 149 last fight.
What's good? Let's talk sports.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. If he rematched that boy Catterall at 147, that boy might stop Josh.
So that's what I'm saying. So what's next for Josh Taylor if he come up to 47? What's next for him?
He should rematch that boy Catterall at 147. That boy gonna start it.
Man.
Okay, so then what he do? Vacate the belts?
Yeah, everything all over with. Move on. But if he's smart, what I know Bob Burnham gonna do, he gonna hold that boy at 140 and he gonna let him fight Teofimo.
Let Teofimo take the belts.
He said he can't make that weight.
And let me guess what though, bro? Think about this. Right now, Bob Burnham controls 140.
Who can't make the weight? Josh, you saying Taylor won't be able to make the weight no more.
So that's what he had issues with the weight. He dealt with the same thing Tio had. Remember Tio last fight?
They lying. They bigger problem is they need to stop from getting whooped.
Hey, look what Ronald Finkley said. If I was Taylor, I'll spread the belts to all four corners of the earth. No option. Making them jokers give.
Like I said, bro, right now Bob Burnham control 140. If he let Josh Taylor drop them belts, he don't have to control the 140 no more.
So Tio, he already got a fight, but 140 already scheduled. I'm guessing after this fight at 140, him and Ramirez.
Godbody News said, man, whoever's saying he needs to fight Ben, y'all want Taylor to get knocked out.
Ben put the power in his punches like Virgil, but he got a long way to go. Yeah, we'll see. He trying to distinguish himself and come up the ranks. He's trying to get that chocolate brownies. He's trying to get a date with chocolate brownies, but it looked like Amir Khan exercised the rematch.
Who's chocolate brownies?
Kell Brook.
Yeah, Kell Brook. Yeah. Yeah. But Amir is gonna exercise the rematch, so he trying to do it again.
Who, Amir Khan?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
That's what they say today. He wants to exercise.
Listen to this. What weight did they fight at? 54?
149.
It was 149
for them?
Yeah. I think, man, Amir Khan need to give it. When the last time don't get me wrong. He had that one little, besides that, when the last time he won a fight? Besides that one little setup they had him go fight against. He was a nobody.
Yeah. No, I kind of agree with Bruce Goals though. If Taylor vacates, Catterall and Ramirez should fight for one, but I would like to see Regis Prograis get the shot. Regis Prograis and Ramirez go at it first. Since both of them lost to him, you know.
Yeah.
You like to see who Regis go against who?
Ramirez.
Oh, the one
Yeah,
just
like
fought.
Yeah,
Jose Ramirez.
Get him a shot, man.
Yeah, I mean, he done got totally just pushed out of the whole picture, man. Like he fought Josh Taylor better than the rest of them.
All right, but listen to this. Regis independent though, ain't he?
Yeah.
He went. He had a one fight deal with. I know he fought one fight with the Zone, then he came back and fought with PBC. That was like a one type fight deal too. So maybe because he ain't signing nobody, bro, he can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. They do kind of do you a certain role when they sign.
Once again,
like a lot of guys want to be independent, bro. And I mean, see, you know a lot better than I do. Like,
and that's the way to go. We say, but then the way it's like they don't want to move. They don't want to help. You know, they don't want to fight none of their fighters against you, and they would be like, "What happened to that? You know, what happened to this great talent? You know?" And yeah, that's what it be. But then, on the other hand, they want you to, you want the guy to be independent, but in the same token, they want some of that revenue.
Hey, you see what God Body said right there at the bottom? He said, Jose Ramirez, feed him to Gary Russell, Antoine Russell. They cut her off fight with. And then
Gary PBC, how would that? Who's PBC guy that's at 140? They got Montana Love.
Yeah.
Listen here. Do you think it's too early in both of their careers for that fight, bro? And you ain't never. One thing we going on the record. Basement has never said this before. I never said this before. But I'm just saying. I think that's just too early for Montana Love to have that type of him and Gary Antoine Russell. Because they both only got like 15 fights, bro. I think Montana might have a few more than him. But they have not been A-level opponent.
Well, it's only one way to find out.
Damn, that'll be a good one, bro. That'll be a good one, bro. Now, see, that's the part I don't understand. That you don't have to make mega fights. You just have to build a few fights up. So if you had a fight like Montana Love and Gary Antoine Russell and Boots versus somebody, or I don't know. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of good fights you can put together with them. Combination you can put together with them.
Make a better, consistent product with better overall fight cards. Is going to make an impression on fight fans. When they sitting there like they ignoring the women, and they forcing us to watch a matchup between two style fighters that they say is the it style that they should fight. Even though a lot of times those fights don't always end up being entertaining. You know, they need to put a little bit more hard effort into that, and to making sure that the matchups are more viable, and then it'll translate.
Look what Godbody said. Montana versus Regis. That'll be a dope fight at 140, bro.
There you go.
Definitely.
That's what they need to be thinking.
Yeah,
Godbody, you hit it on the nose with that one, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's what they need.
That's the fight us fans should be pushing for, because that'll be a fight. It's not gonna cost too much for them to make, man.
But be a great fight.
See, listen, you can make Montana versus Regis. Yeah, you can flip that a whole lot of ways, bro.
Man, it's a lot of nice matchups, a lot of options.
With that matchup right there, you can combo that with a couple fights, bro. They ain't gotta be pay-per-view fights, bro. And goddamn it, the budget can still be somewhere $2-3 million and still make some money on the promoter side. That wouldn't be bad, bro. Put Gary Antoine Russell on there against somebody. That wouldn't be bad.
They should do a tournament like the Super Six. How they did with Ward at the Super Six. They should do like a tournament.
Yeah, that's what Jay.
Hey, now listen to this. If Josh, I agree with you. See, if Josh Taylor vacates his belts, the 140 should do maybe a Super 6, Super 8, Super 10, Super 12. Some I agree, some of that nature. And then the winner can be undisputed.
Yep, without a doubt. Then I mean, looking at what's going on at 135, what that'll do right there. That tournament we'll get all the fights. All the fights would already have a date.
Right. And then guys can't sit up here and say, well, this guy ain't fighting me, or this guy don't want to fight. Nah, your name was in this hat. It was pulled. You got to fight on this date. Exactly. This is your opponent.
But see, then you got to worry about people like T.O. last time pulling out. You know, I want to go do this now because he don't like to draw. You know, see, they can't be having an escape route either.
There's no control over that. They have no control of it.
Yeah, they pull out, it's like a walkover, like somebody advanced. You know what I mean?
So guess what that means? Guess what that means? You can fight all you want at 140, but you ain't gonna have no fucking title fight until the winner of the Super 8, Super 12, if that guy decides to fight you. So you better abide by these rules.
That's a good point.
Abide by these rules. Abide by these rules if you want, especially if you want that money, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because then I know that T.O. pulled out of something with Devin Haney. They were supposed to got into one together, and then he pulled out of that sucker to get out of it. Was it him or was it it was him or Lomachenko? One or two.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You
do that. Guys can't duck, bro. Can't sit up here and duck.
I mean, that'd be great for boxing if we could put something like that together, you know, because that's something that a casual can follow, and if you follow it from beginning to end, you know, everybody has to be in agreement. That's the best, you know. But
yeah, everybody wins in a way, you know.
Hey, that's what set Mike Tyson on the pedestal. You know, they had that big ass tournament at HBO. He had that Bum of the Month club. He was fighting that came all the way up to it, and he had all the momentum, and everybody. The big back question was, "What's this young guy? Is he going to be able to take out all these Larry Holmes and Pinklin Thomas and all these guys and get there?" You know, and shit, man. Once he got undisputed and had that coronation, man. I mean, it was no doubt who the man was.
Let's answer. I want y'all guys to answer the question that Bruce talking about. Bruce said they won't have a tournament. Every alphabet organization will have their own champion, and we'll be lucky if we ever see an undisputed.
It'd be feeling like that, man. But wasn't they supposed to have some meeting a few months back where they were supposed to discuss ways of making it easier to have undisputed? Remember they were supposed to do that, but we never really got like confirmation or any word about what really happened. You know, all sanctioning bodies are supposed to got together and had a meeting about that, but they never made an announcement like, you know, hey, we're going to do this now to make it easier and encourage undisputed. You know,
only thing I know is that the WBA said they cutting their belts back this year.
Mm. So what are they going to do about the belt that Stanonis is fighting for on the undercard of the Earl Spence Ugas? You know, that's a WBA regular.
See, that's what I'm saying. They about
so
to start.
If he win it, they're gonna say, okay, now you ain't champ no more. Give me my shit.
That shit crazy. T.O. and Lomo pulled out of the tournament. Everybody said T.O. and Lomo gonna pull it out of the tournament. But hey, guess what? If you pull it out of the tournament, just guess how long it's gonna be before you get a fight. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Look how long it's gonna be for you. You might as well go do some MMA shit then.
Yeah. See what Bruce was saying? How Don King controlled the fighters. But you know, back then, you know, this was his technique. If you wanted a shot at the title, he had to have the rights to your next 2-3 fights, whatever he chose. Win or lose, he got to promote your next 2 or 3. So to get that title shot, you had to make sure that you went through that. So that, you know, I mean, it's smart though, you know, and it kind of opens it up that where if your fighter wants to fight anybody or go in any direction, he got the opportunity to do it because, you know, we say, well, okay, we'll offer it to you, but you got to agree to this. It's bad. It sucks for your promotional company or whatever deal you got going on, but they have to agree to cut you loose in order to fulfill this obligation. But you get a title shot, and I get 2 fights. You know, and I mean, that's how he got what Holyfield, and I mean, man, it's crazy, but it was smart.
Finkley said, "Yep, I remember as a kid, Mike Tyson was an exciting boxer. I tried to make it to the casino to sneak in. Mike pop Spence out on the record time. I turned around. Hey, that's crazy. Cause I just watched that shit the other day too, man. Hey, man, motherfucker." Man, they said they withheld Spink's payday for that. You know that?
Yeah.
They withheld Spink's payday
Bro.
behind that fight, bro. They said, man, that man was shook when he walked down the aisle.
Man, Butch Lewis said, Mike, he looked at his guy. His guy was terrified. He said he walked in his locker room and saw Mike Tyson punching the wall. He said, man, that guy gonna kill my dude.
Man, listen, I watched that shit the other day, bro. When he was back in the dressing room. I think it was Jim Gray was back there interviewing, bro. That motherfucker looked like, man, listen, bro. He like he was about to go to a funeral, bro. He looked like he knew he was about to die, man. I'm like, man, this shit is crazy, bro. Then he went in the ring like that, man. He didn't attempt to fight.
He was, I mean, you know, but you know what? He did better than Bruce Seldon. Bruce Seldon looked at him and just ran. Oh shit! And I thought Bruce was gonna put up a little bit more of a fight, man. I was not. Ever since then, man. Bruce Seldon just pissed me off on that one. But I remember that Michael Spinks fight because, as a matter of fact, me and my partners, we was all working at Wendy's at the time, man, and the fight was gonna be on closed circuit. And my partner, the younger brother, was like, man, look here, I'm gonna work the window. What I'm gonna do is I know what the stuff is, so I'm just gonna take the money. We're gonna buy tickets, man. We need to ride. So I had the car. He was like, yo, man, if I get enough money for the tickets, you want to give us a ride to the? I said, hell yeah, see the fight? Hell yeah. So we went on, did it, went up there. I drove up there, let everybody out, but went and parked, came back. When I finally got there, found my seat, sat down, Mike said, bop, fight over. I had to get right back up, go back out there, get my motherfucking car, man.
Damn.
I ain't even get to eat my popcorn, take a photo. I ain't get nothing, man. Mike owed me for this one.
Damn.
Soon as my butt hit the seat, man, I seen his head hit the canvas. God dang.
God Body News said the winner of Tyson Fury and White will get the new union belt. Hey, I seen that too, man. It's a big old white belt that the WBC making. But okay, so what the fuck is a union belt? Now you already got a motherfucking. But see, listen to this. I think the WBC just does this. They just make these belts just so they can get a way to get in somebody's pocket. They're not going to be able to ever defend that belt. So that belt is just really going to be basically a trophy. So at the end of the day, the winner get the belt. The winner gets sanctioned for that belt. They charge you whatever the fuck they paid for the belt and some. You feel me? But you'll never be able to defend that belt. You know, unless they're going to make it like the franchise belt or something. But I don't see that happening.
It's sort of like the baby of the franchise. What they can do is every time somebody from the UK fight, they say the union. We put the union belt up again, and they can just keep cranking it, you see?
Ah, shit.
The Mayan belt, we can crank it some more in Mexico. We got the Black Lives Matter, we can crank it over in the States. You see what I'm saying? They got all these side belts just running. All this side money is coming through.
Ronald Finkley, was the tournament doing 80s or 90s for Mike Eham's? Now that was the tournament that Mike was in. That was in the 80s. Mike fought 20 fights. Man, listen, Bruce Gold can tell you about that shit, man. Go to Bruce Gold's channel, man. He talked about Mike Tyson and shit about this though. But
yeah, Bruce, I sent you the link, bro.
Back then, Mike fought 20 fights in 1 year, man. Mike was fighting twice, 2 and 3 times, sometime in a month, bro. That's how Mike got it, build up his name and was able to fight in that tournament to become the youngest heavyweight champion in the world.
Yeah, it's easy to do it that way when you getting guys out of that in the first round.
Exactly.
Quick.
Explain it to him, coach.
Yeah, you get it out of the first round. You ain't scared, no wounds. You ain't get touched. He ain't getting touched. Mike going there, fight to be over so quick.
Yeah, he had everybody so psyched out. They looking at him and the referee like, yeah, okay, you guys gonna come out. He like,
salute to my good brother Troy Graham in the building. Troy, what's good, bro?
Hey, there he is. Don't need any more damn belts. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I agree with you. It's just, man. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only way why the WBC keep making these belts, man. They make these special belts just for one night events.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's true. If Tyson fought the least amount of rounds out of any champion, because he knocked a lot of guys out early. So then, he rarely went the distance.
I bet you. You got to be right. Look at it. See.
Yeah, man.
Go to Box Rec and see.
Yeah, I mean, they made sure he was ready because he was nice and sharp. Like, we talked about Canelo had with those 4 fights for undisputed, Anybody he fights right behind that, man. I mean,
and Tyson wasn't getting paid for overtime. Tyson was getting that check, that big money, and getting them out
trying
of there.
to beat the clock. Man, he was, man. That was impressive, and then everything worked beautiful, just as Don King planned it, man. And that's why he had that big ass ceremony with the king, the crown, and the throne.
All right, listen to this. They say Mike Tyson fought 215 rounds.
Man. Yeah, that's something else, man. We got PJ's big dog in the building, man. Salute. It's indeed.
Oh, well, I didn't see.
Yeah, man, that was something, man. But that was a good year, exciting year of boxing too, man. And a lot of good matchups in that tournament too, man. It was real.
You see, Bruce said, he said Ronald Finkley. It was one in the early 80s. Started Tyson win over Burbick and ended with the win over Spence. Hold on, I'm trying to see how many.
Ronald said 250 rounds. From his career?
Say what?
Ronald said 250 rounds. I was just asking him if that was his career, or I never really thought about it in terms of the rounds before.
Yeah, Mike Tyson was Yeah. See, the Evander fought 443 rounds.
Woo. Still want to fight.
Definitely, yeah.
God damn.
And he truly fought everybody too. He went
Salute
after
to my
everybody.
good brother, Mr. Scott, in the building. What's good brother?
Salute.
Troy said, basement fighting multiple times a month was nothing in the 80s and 90s. James Toney did it as well. You're right. James Toney, Mike Tyson. You're right. That's how them guys build their names up. That's how they build. They went from. I'm not saying nobodies, but they build their name up, and that's how they was able to make the big money.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. They wasn't making a lot of money back then. They were probably making $3,000, $4,000 a fight. So shit, Mike Tyson going in there, and then Mike Tyson going and James Toney. They was going in there knocking guys out in first round 1, 2, and 3 rounds. Not even busting sweat. So shit, knock a motherfucker out, and 2 weeks later get a phone call. Hey, you fighting in 2 weeks? Let's go.
Yeah. If I was PBC, I talked to Fox and say, look, man, we need a Tuesday night fight program. We need to bring that back and bring that old boxing crowd back together again. Because if you get all the number of stable of fighters y'all got, y'all can just run that shit in-house. Just make y'all matchups, fight amongst yourself, on this program, and, introduce your fighters and give people, casual fans the opportunity to get into the sport, see it, and kind of monitor it. Every week you're talking about what's going on and which fighters fighting and who they fighting and what they did last and where they come from and why they fighting. You can give all that little detail. Then if the fighter does something, like they did back in the day when Roy and them was coming through there, we was like, oh man, he fighting again this? Oh, he fight, man, I'm tuning in. And then it kept perpetuating and snowballing, and the next thing you know, man, they household names.
Hey, C. Can you
Yes, sir.
Can you answer to that? Troy said nowadays boxers are soft and they off half a year and call themselves fishings with sweet hands. What do you say about guys fighting once a year or maybe once every 18 months?
I mean,
how do you feel about that?
Let's see what this pan out to do. Let's see if it rejuvenate their body to stay in the sport longer than what we had in the past. Let's just see that. If not, they need to fight more. Otherwise, if it's something that's actually, that, like I said, we're gonna see them, around the sport longer, because but if it's not, they need to fight more. Because that's what I say.
Salute to PGH Big Dog. What's good, brother? Thanks for coming through.
Because if you look at nowadays, a fighter 34 is still what Crawford what 33, 34?
Yeah, 34 about to be 35.
Man, Bomac said he see a lot. He see I don't know. I hear that he's he got a lot in him still. Who else? Just trying to think of guys that, I think nowadays, and with us having the B-hop effect, kind of seeing that, a lot of fighters gonna be fighting. I don't think they're gonna, be doing it. They're gonna be doing it longer than what they have done it in the past. I feel.
Right. Because
like I said,
new ways, technology.
Yeah.
And like you said, the way people take care of themselves, their bodies. It's only natural that for guys to start boxing into their later years. But a lot of guys don't really stay too much in physical shape and only want to get in shape only for a fight. That's the part that can hinder your career.
Mm-hmm. That's where everybody won't be at the end of that race. Some gonna succeed that what I'm talking, and some not. It's survival of the finish, So,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Bruce Gold said Ali made fun of Joe Frazier because he only defended his title every 7 months. Today that would be very active as a champ. You damn sure right. That would be. I think a lot of these fighters too. A lot of these fighters, I think they enjoy the money more than the fighters did back then. I mean, not saying this, not saying that the fighters didn't enjoy their money. I think the fighters back then, they were just they were more hungrier. They were more hungrier. A lot of the fighters back then came from way different backgrounds than some of these guys as of now. And I think a lot of the guys back then seen this was an opportunity for them to really become men and take care of not just their family, I mean, not just their household, but their family. So a lot of these guys chose to fight more and more to get the money and get that money built up. Now you guys, you sit up here and give a fighter a check for 100,000, and he swear up and down he got 100 million. And the guy won't even you give him a call to fight 6 months from now, like Bruce said, and the guy won't even get in the fucking ring. Out blowing the money. AK ain't back in the building. What's good, bro?
Yo, what we doing?
We just here chopping it up, bro. We was chopping it up.
Hey, it got crazy in the clubhouse earlier today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Bama's got to talking. It same old topics. You know, they got to talking crazy because I said, somebody said, dude started about going on court first. But then he came out and said, Terrence Crawford definitely gonna knock out Earl.
Are you in the Matrix, bro?
I'm in the Matrix.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, they started talking about how first he was going on Shakur, but then they talking about how Terrence Crawford gonna knock out Earl Spence easy and all this crazy stuff.
Hey, that's typical, man. Everybody, I just can't wait. I just can't wait.
Oh yeah, we supposed to be doing my fault. We supposed to be doing a film study with Coach Ron tomorrow.
Oh, okay. A film study.
Yeah, he said that Canelo won the first fight with Triple G easy. I said, you got to show me that.
Oh, yeah. Coach got to show me that one. Where he said he won it easily?
Yeah.
You sure he didn't get it mixed up with the fight, too?
Nah.
Nah. Hey, AK, I told him, I said, man, that's one fight. I said, I want me and him to get together and watch it together in person.
We doing it tomorrow night.
Each round.
We doing it tomorrow night.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, yeah. Well, shit, yeah. We might as well do it live on that one.
We are. Yeah, we're gonna do. I'm gonna find a way to cook it up so we can get it on the screen. But we definitely watching that fight together. So right. I set it all up, or we'll set it all up and get everybody the link. But we watch
now. I'm gonna tell you. Listen to this. For YouTube purposes, this is what we got to do. We all can watch the fight like we watching like we were on here right now, and we can share it, but it won't be. We all be able to see it, but we won't be able to see it. They won't be able to see it on the screen. So
check this out. We're not gonna be able to keep the fight. So the video, we're not gonna be able to keep the video. So
nah, you're not.
Because look, even if say you take it off the screen, right? Yeah. But the audio get picked up, they still gonna take your live down.
It won't be no audio. Cause they'll be just in the they'll just be in the back channel. It'll just be in the back channel.
Hey, listen, I'll find a way to cook this thing up. You just get ready.
We don't need no audio. We don't need the oohs and ahs.
You don't want to hear the fight?
Well, for what? We all judging the fight. We don't need nobody else to help persuade yo. How you judging the fight? We don't need to judge now. We just watch the fight with complete silence.
I consider that, but We'll figure it out.
That's how you watch a fight.
Nah, I need to know it.
Okay, listen. The noise is not telling you the truth. You got a guy who's sitting up here applying pressure and throwing punches, looking active, is not hitting the guy, and the crowd, ooh, hey!
Basement.
So mentally, that's putting things in your head.
Basement. We are not novices. We all know how to block out the noise. We've been watching this long enough.
You just said you want to hear the noise.
I do. We're not novices. We know how to block out the noise.
You can hear the noise when you watch it again.
What?
This guy crazy. That's my guy, man. That's my guy, AK, man.
This guy here, man.
Yeah, round 50, 250 rounds, man. Mike Tyson, bro. 250 rounds, bro. And just think, Mike Tyson, his career. Yeah, hey, ain't that something? How many rounds you thought he went?
I don't care.
No, this was in the chat, bro. Somebody had in the chat, and they was talking about, and then Black Star said something about they wonder how many rounds Mike Tyson went his whole career. Then I looked up at Vander Holyfield and see that Vander Holyfield was at 440 some rounds. Like, God damn. Yeah.
There go Troy. He says Crawford versus Spence is dead as Wilder versus Joshua. Yeah.
How long for Chocolatito fight? How long for Chocolatito get in the ring?
I don't know. I got it on here right now. They're talking about Ryan Garcia right now. Showing Ryan.
I don't care nothing about that.
Okay, listen. We got a new fight day. We got a new fight day for Charlo and Castano. May.
That's false.
That's false?
Yeah.
They got to have it before May 14th.
Or they got to have it before May 14th?
They got to have it before May 14th. Yeah.
They need to bring it back here to Houston, too.
What is Troy saying? What is Troy talking about?
He said you
Troy ain't jump on here to elaborate. I'm surprised.
Fights. Tommy Hearns, then John.
Is he talking about Hagler?
No, so okay, Floyd saying the motherfuckers was fighting. Troy saying that back in the day in the 80s, 90s, motherfuckers was fighting back-to-back fights. Why these guys need 6 months off after a fight? Well, I know one thing for certain, two things for sure though, Troy, that the boxing sanction does suspend some of these guys after a fight. Sometimes it be 60 days at least. So due to goddamn it, look at how Muhammad Ali ended up, bro. Look at how a lot of these heavyweight boxers ended up. I'm gonna tell you one thing. You know, it's sad, bro, because I was sitting up here watching just yesterday, Mike Tyson and oh boy.
Oh, Mike Spence.
Nah, old boy we used to talk to, man.
Peter McNeely.
Peter McNeely. And for Peter to be my friend, I consider Peter my friend. Because we used to chop it up, bro. We used to chop it up. But to hear Peter talk back then and hear how Peter talk now, I'm like, damn, bro. Damn. So man, I ain't really for a guy fighting so much like that 2-3 times a month. Because I mean, somewhere, somehow, unless the guy just going in there straight doing Mike Tyson. Like Mike Tyson wasn't even getting hit, bro. Sometimes motherfuckers didn't even they weren't even throwing a punch. So other than that, but if you taking any type of any type of punches to the face. Period. Like you do need some type of rest, man. Crawford fighters stays in shape. Yeah. Troy, a lot of these fighters don't stay in shape though, Troy. That'd be the thing.
Yeah, the only problem with Crawford is if you're trying to move up, it's almost like you know what I'm saying? Is them guys hitting harder and never being hit like that, and all of a sudden getting hit like that too, late in your career like that too. You never know. But so far, so good for him, man. You know, and that's good. You know, we don't want to see nobody, broke up. DJ's big dog, salute my brother. Yes, indeed. Yeah, man, that's something else. But yeah, hopefully they had this fight in Houston, man. They need to bring it back to Houston because I was going to buy tickets and everything.
Yeah, I got a good question for you. Do you think we're gonna get the Tank and Rollie fight?
Yeah, I think that's happening. June 4th is the date they talking about. That's about a year ago to the last time they were supposed to fight, wasn't it? It's the same, yeah. Almost to the
Hey, K, what you think about that fight? You think we gonna get the Rollie and Tank fight?
Yeah. Let them get it over with. I think it'll be. I mean, it's worth watching. I mean, they gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna get knocked out.
Right.
You know, we're gonna have to
see what you think about the Rollie and Tank fight.
I think it's business, top business, and money. It's another fight where we kind of already know what it ain't a lot of suspense like that, but we know what's gonna happen. Most everybody knows what's gonna happen. It don't give us that thrill like a big challenge for Tank. I don't think it's a big challenge for Tank. I think Tank get him out of there.
What if Rollie drop him though? What if Rollie drop him a rock?
Hey, that's what. And listen, you know what, bro? That's why I'm over here. I ain't say a word, right? But I'm like, okay, I ain't got my man Troy on the panel, so I got to do this once again. Play devil's advocate. What if? And this is the thing. Okay, we all know Rollie is flat-footed. Flat-footed in the motherfucker. Ain't got no feet movement, nothing. But Rollie got power. We do know this. Rollie got power. We never seen Tank hit with no power for real. We seen Leo Santa Cruz keep a jab in his face, and it kind of had him off balance at first. You feel me? We seen when he fought Burroughs. Burroughs was a little bit taller than him, so the height was kind of a little difficult to get in with the reach. But Tank on both of these guys was able to separate it, make his distance the way he needed to, and get the knockout. With Rollie, I don't think Santa Cruz or Burroughs hit as hard as Rollie. So if Rollie was to get a nice shot in on Tank, we never seen Tank hurt, and that could be a game changer.
I mean, don't get it twisted. Tank gonna knock him out. I just want to see if Rollie can hurt him.
Shit, it don't take one time to get hurt to change history. One clap. Hey, oh shit!
It's been a lot of upsets, man. It's been upsets, man, going on. I ain't the one to talk no upset up because I would love to see. I just love to see the fight.
Nah, he gonna crank Rollie, Sean. He gonna crank Rollie. I just want to see if Rollie can get one good one in. Yeah, he gonna crank Rollie, Sean.
It makes it
How they
sound
gonna
like
claim
they
Rollie?
moved up now, huh?
What? Hey, Troy said, make sure we send him a link. he gonna sell the motherfucking. He gonna sell the Dillian White merch, man. Oh my god.
March the undisputed, boy. Here you go. Man.
Wow.
See, he got to come in the clubhouse. He got to come in the clubhouse to talk to Rachel.
Oh yeah. They be best friends. Yeah, man. Where my Antoine Russell's hoodie at, man?
You ain't never tell me no size or nothing, man.
How they run? True to size?
Man, what size hoodie you wear, man?
It depends, bro.
And you do know, hold on, you also know it's about to be warm outside. So it might be time to start looking at a t-shirt.
I'll get a t-shirt too, but I want a hoodie.
What size do your hoodie wear? What size hoodie you wear?
How do they run, bro? You had one on, you know.
We not getting nowhere with like this. When you go to the store, right? And you
I try
purchase
my
a hoodie.
clothes on, bro.
Oh, you one of them.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you one of them. Everything gotta be difficult with you, huh?
Nah, nah, listen, bro. I just like to try everything on. So when I put it on, I already know how it's gonna look. So then when I put something on, I don't be like, damn, I could have got just a size smaller or a size bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so okay, true to size, if that helps you.
Give me extra large then, bro.
No, sir. Ain't no way in the world. You
This motherfucker is crazy. Hey, I'm gonna drop the link for you, Troy, but you come on, man. Don't run the people out the panel. I mean, out the chat, bro. Oh, man, Troy, man, he crazy as hell, man. He said he want to sell Dillian White merch, bro.
Hit Dillian White, man. He's undisputed, he said. Man. Hey, but you know, we don't know what's going to happen with that, because if Usyk never can fight AJ, what's going to happen with the belts now? They're going to break it up, and everybody got to fend for themselves?
Man, Usyk ain't giving up them belts.
Yeah, but he might not be able to fight again. I mean, that Ukraine stuff, some real stuff.
We got to see.
Man, he going to make it. He should make it.
Yo, another licking. Hey, another taking the shift it a little bit different. What's up with the girl, the WNBA ball player that's locked up over there? Right?
Oh, bro, I seen that today. Oh, the chick that used to play for Oregon. Oh,
She played for Baylor. Good God.
Baylor, man. Baylor, my
There
bad.
you go.
Baylor. Yeah, Baylor.
What's her name?
Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner. Man,
So
she had the vapes, and they arrested her.
For what? 10 years? They said 10 years.
Man, for vapes, bro. She had the CBD vape.
So this, something tell me, I mean, this is a whole lot of political stuff. Something telling me they're going to bring, I mean, it's a whole lot of stuff. All that is they want a couple $2 to get the child home.
Is that, hey, bro? Same thing they did when they did with the whatchamacallit brothers. They went over there and stole the Louis Vuitton glasses.
Oh, man. I do remember something about that. I can't remember the details.
Remember,
The ball boys.
yeah, the Ball brothers. Remember he went over. He was in college, and he went over to the Louis Vuitton over in China, and went and stole the Louis Vuitton glasses. And they sit up here and said that Trump had the motherfucker get him out.
He didn't steal the glasses.
Or whatever he did. What did he do, Troy?
His teammate might have took it, but he didn't steal it. And it came out that Trump really didn't have anything to do with it, of getting him out.
Trump made a big thing about they didn't sit up there and thank him for supposed to be getting them out and all that. That shit was crazy. But yeah,
Thank him for being a liar. For what?
right. So what's good, Troy? We talking boxing. What's good? Damn, my man Troy done fell out. Brittany Griner, that's her name. Good shot, Ronald Finkley. You right.
Hey man, we said that an hour ago, bro. What you talking about?
I'm making sure that the people in the audience know what's going on.
We said it with Brittany Griner though. She played for Baylor. She played for Phoenix. I tell you, don't watch the WNBA, huh?
I ain't been watching it this year for real.
She been in the league like 8 years.
I know that, bro. I know who she is. I know who she is.
She's 6'8".
I know. You
Is she
5'2".
pretty? Is she pretty?
AK 5'2".
Is she pretty? I said.
Who you asking that though?
All of y'all. How she look? Is she an attractive young lady?
Look, man. I guess somebody can send you a picture. You gotta tell that for yourself. Beauty in the eye of the beholder.
That's fine. I ain't got no problem with super tall women. I'm fine.
So
I don't say yeah, Russia and China crazy. I think white boy tried to disrespect the flag on building for like 5 years.
But let me ask y'all a real question, right? Since y'all were talking about Tank and Rollie, who do you think is the better boxer? What's this boy that Tank fought last? What's the boy that Tank fought in his last fight?
Mario Barrio.
Barrios or no Barrios. No, I'm sorry, Barrios. Talking about Barrios. Do you think that Barrios is a better boxer than Rollie? Not puncher. I said boxer.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So this cat right here he's fighting is just a puncher, correct? Is he a boxer? He's a puncher, correct?
We don't know what he is.
Okay, did he?
Who? You talking?
Rollie.
Rollie. Come on now. One thing we can say is Rollie can punch.
Right. But how's he in the ring? What's his footwork like? You know how to cut off the ring? Does he box?
He's trash.
Listen to this. Rollie a little fast. Cut out. You know how to cut the ring off.
No, he do not. No, he do not.
He don't cut the ring off. I ain't never seen him do nothing but come forward. I ain't never seen him besides. I ain't gonna say that.
What's his skill level? You know who's he defeated?
Not to be funny.
C-level fighters.
Watch it. Not to be funny. Not to be funny. He don't punch as hard as this person, but he's like a shorter version and a hook version of Deontay Wilder.
Okay, so he can't box, but he can punch. I got you.
Right.
No, but I'm saying is he throw wild punches just like Wilder you do.
As I stated, he can't box, but he can punch. I got you. So a Tank should knock him out, right? If he stay close to him, the Tank should knock him out, correct?
But listen to this, Troy. Tank ain't never been hit by a person that hit as hard as Rollie though.
And and guess what, basement?
So being inside,
vice versa, right? Vice versa, exactly. You know, it's Rollie been right.
Exactly. So that's one of the things I was sitting here talking. We were talking earlier, and I was saying like we never seen Tank under real live pressure. Cruz kept a jab in his face. Yeah, it was kind of a little difficult to him, but then eventually Tank was able to figure it out. Get the knockout.
He didn't knock out Cruz.
Leah Santa Cruz?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Pitbull Cruz.
No, man. No. We're talking about Barrios. I was asking y'all to compare Barrios because they're similar in height and everything.
Okay.
They're similar in height.
Tank's last fight was against Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
I know that, sir, but I was comparing him to Barrios because of the similarity in height and reach and all that.
Exactly.
And if you're telling me that he's like Deontay Wilder Jr. at 130, 35, then Tank's corner, Calvin, was trained by a man by the name of Marvin McDowell. He's going to send him in there with a good fight plan, and we'll probably get a knockout at 7th round.
Did you say we?
That's what I said. We the fans. We the fans.
This motherfucker.
Y'all were talking about a show y'all gonna do tomorrow. You know what show? What are you talking about, Apostle? What show you talking about?
No, I said we're gonna do a film study with Coach Ron tomorrow. We're gonna look at the first Canelo Triple G fight.
Coach Ron. I don't think I know that brother, but yeah.
Hey, yo, don't disrespect.
We've been on.
No. I'm just saying I don't know him, but
You
I don't
been
want to see that
before.
fight no more.
You
I don't
been on
want
here
to.
with Coach Ron Sims, man.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know, I don't want to see that fight no more because in all reality, nobody really won that fight. Nobody. It was just a terrible fight that nobody took charge of. In all reality, they should have gave the nod to Triple G because he's a champion, but a draw is still good.
Then you may need to do the film study.
Nah, I'm not watching that fight no more because nothing anyone's gonna say is gonna change my mind. I don't want to ever see that fight again. It's absolute nothing fight. Neither man stepped up and put their foot on the gas. Neither one. I always do. I told you. You know. I told you who I am in this game, right? You heard of Frank Sinatra. Well, I'm the Troy Graham Experience, baby. I'm the Troy Graham Experience.
Troy, I ain't messing with you today.
Now, listen, fellas, I'm doing a series, on Dillian White's March to Undisputed.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna keep dropping the link so y'all can. Man, hey, thank y'all for coming by, man. I really appreciated that. It was Basement. It was you too, Apostle, and I think it was Brandon, right? Brandon pop in, I think he did. So thank y'all, man. That meant something to me. So thank y'all. But come by and jump on the panel sometime. Then you can say that you're part of history because you spoke the truth before it came to be. Dillian White's March to Undisputed. It started at the Troy Graham Experience, and it will end there. Trust me. His March to Undisputed. You heard it first. You
done lost your mind.
Yeah. No, actually, no.
I'm gonna have to dip out, man. It's been great, but I got something to hit up there. But I'm gonna try to go on live tomorrow.
All right, brother. You be safe, man.
Hey, man. Peace.
Hey,
I got y'all.
And I'm not talking to you until you watch that damn cartoon, bro.
Next time you see me, we'll talk about it.
Cartoon. You watch a cartoon?
Yes, man. It's called Black Star. It was called Black Star. It was supposed to be a black man in the 80s, but because of some pushback, they changed it to a Native American hero.
Oh my God! All right.
Yeah. But yeah, Basement and y'all, who's fighting tonight? Because I'm kind of weak today, so I don't know.
Chocolatito.
Yeah. Was it a rematch from the last fight, or was it somebody different?
Can't remember. I know he's fighting tonight.
Yeah, man. And you still gotta send me the link for your show so I can check you out, man. I'll definitely come through. I'll come through and I feel a little better, man, and it'll be more exciting.
Hey, Basement. What Basement doing? Don't be on the joint snoring.
Chilling. I guess he's chilling, man. He's chilling,
See, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Hey, tell Troy about what we be doing on that clubhouse.
Yeah, you gotta get with us, man. On that clubhouse, it's politicking, talking boxing.
Y'all gotta send me the link, man. I mean, because you my friend on Facebook, right? Just send me the link. It'll be all right.
You gotta just go on in Google. I think it's an app. You just
It's an app?
Yeah.
Okay, send me the name of the app and I'll go get it. What's the name of the app?
Clubhouse.
Oh, Club. Okay, yeah, but send me the app anyway so I get the right one, all right?
No, it's only one. You got it. Once you type in Clubhouse, it'll pop up. Then you gotta download it and that's it.
Okay, well, I got an honest question for y'all. I don't know if this is true or not, but I read somewhere that Fury said he's coming in heavier for what he did for the Wilder fight. Do you believe that nonsense? That he gonna come in heavier for White than he did against Wilder?
No.
Why?
Because he came in against Wilder almost 300 pounds.
Nah, he was 280, 270, something like that. But
the last fight he came in 290.
Nah, not no 290, man.
Yeah, he did.
I don't recall that. No, but I want you to break it down in boxing terms. Why that's a bad idea to do that against White?
I just think it's a bad idea for him to come in around 300 pounds against anybody. Eventually, it's gonna cause problems, stamina wise and mobility.
Right.
What about you, Basement?
I came in on the ass end. What happened?
I didn't hear you. I didn't understand what you said.
I said I came in on the ass end. What was it?
Oh, yeah. I was saying that I read an article where Tyson Fury said that he's coming in heavier for the White fight than he did against Wilder, and I think that's a bad idea.
So how much he trying to come in there?
I don't remember the weight for the last fight.
The weight for the last fight, Tyson Fury came in at I thought it was 290. 290. So what are you gonna
really?
300?
He would be a dummy if he did that because White will knock him out somewhere in between the 6th and the 7th round. He'd knock him out.
You got a lot of confidence in this Dillian White, bro. Like you really know him.
You want me to break it down to you why?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When he fought Wilder, he could lean and carry on Wilder because he had the skinny legs and he really couldn't push him off and he could wear him out. He's fighting a guy right now who's a compact guy, kind of like a fire hydrant. He's not going to be able to lean on this cat and wear him out. This guy will just shove him off like he's nothing. Because he's one, he works out like crazy, and on top of that, he's naturally strong. So but he has bad footwork. I'm talking about White now. It's bad footwork. So what you want to do is have a man like that have to find you. So if you come in at 300 pounds, why are you making his job easy for him? How's he gonna float like a butterfly? At 300 pounds. Yeah, he's gonna be standing right in front of him. Tell me how smart that is. Tell me how smart that is to stand in front of that man and I think you go punch for punch with him.
Right. Well, maybe he feel like Dillian White don't hit as hard as Deontay Wilder. He just survived Deontay Wilder's punch.
Right. But you got to understand also that he's the only top fighter, only top guy that Wilder ever really fought. So that's why he didn't knock him out. He's the only top guy that he's ever fought. This guy we talking about, White, has knocked out top guys and former champions before.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm just playing devil's advocate. Tyson Fury might feel that if I can survive Wilder's punch, I can survive anybody's punch.
Who has the TV on or something?
That's your boy AK.
Yeah, I just think it'd be dumb for him to come in at 300 pounds or 280 or 290. I think it'd be dumb.
Yeah. I think Tyson Fury should approach this fight like he approached the Wilder fight.
You mean the first one?
No, at least the second. No, the second and third one.
Okay, the second one, but that's kind of hard for him to do against White because see, White has more than just a right hand. He has more than just a left hook.
I'm saying Fury should approach and prepare for that fight like he did.
I didn't hear you, Basement. I'm sorry.
I said that. Hold on. You hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I'm saying that Fury should approach the Dillian White fight the same way he prepared for the Wilder fight.
Here's the only difference with that. If he takes away White's right hand, right? That white hand, that right hand and all that. Let's say he takes away his left hook. The only thing left for White to focus on then is his body. So you take away one thing, he gonna get you with another thing.
Man, are they interviewing Virgil Ortiz now? He talking his shit. He need to get him off the ring.
Yeah, and if White comes in at like 250 plus, that's a bad move for him too. I've always thought he should never come in more higher than 235, 240 at the most.
Man, is Dillian taking this fight serious, bro?
Of course he is, man. He hasn't stopped training. He has not stopped training. He's in Portugal chilling and training.
See, he ain't show up to the press conference.
What I mean?
I'm just wondering.
Don't mean nothing. I mean, he told him he's not going to help them promote the fight. He's going back to training.
All right. So, what do you?
Why the other two being so quiet? Basement. Why is Apostle and C being so quiet?
I'm at work, bruh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay, go ahead and make the donuts, man. We'll go ahead and make the donuts, man. You're all right.
Dylan White has the concert on Florida Mid-Central.
You sound like Deep Throat, man.
Is it true that Dylan White only 6'2"?
He's 6'4". 6'4". You got nothing to add to this? C, or you just chilling and listening?
What's the word? I just stepped away from the phone. What's the word?
Oh no, we just chopping it up about Dillian White 10th and Tyson Fury.
Hey, he trying to bully everybody into saying Dylan White gonna win, man.
How am I gonna bully you, man? Don't you hear how weak I sound today? I understand that I understand that when I'm on Basement Channel that I'm your Debo, right? But nah, man, I'm not your Debo today, man. I'm tired. I'm kind of weak today.
I don't know about no Debo. You going too far, man. I don't know about no Debo.
You ain't never getting your bike back.
I'm wilding, man. He said put Roger Ortiz in a tournament.
That'll be cool. Who else in the tournament though? 147. Who else in the tournament at 147? Boots and who else?
I guess what you put? Boots, Ortiz, Thurman.
Yeah, you might as well throw Spence in there after he loses to Ugas, because I think Ugas got him.
What?
I think Ugas going to unbox him.
He trolling. He trolling.
How am I trolling?
He trolling.
Ugas is a very good boxer, man. Very good boxer. You also have to take into account that he has less mileage on his body, and less damage on his body as well.
Hey Troy, you want to bet some lamb chops on that or something?
Man, don't say lamb to me, because lamb actually give me the gout. I can't eat lamb, bro. I can't eat lamb. But if you want to talk some oxtail and curry goat, we can do that.
Yeah, you want to bet that?
Yeah, you just gotta find a place by you that I can order from. I already know a place by me that you can order from. Done deal.
Bet.
Okay, so you heard that. If I win, I get some oxtails from the spot over here, and if he loses, I gotta get him some oxtail or curry goat from the spot. Sir. So look, man, when you order the oxtail, tell him you want some extra gravy, and extra butter beans, okay?
Cool. And an extra side of oxtail soup. Man, what y'all think about this Canelo fight, bro? Canelo chose to go with Dazn over PBC. They got him in the ring talking right now, bro.
I think that they probably wanted him to fight like multi-fight deals for the $100 million, which is why he didn't take this fight with Charlo and Benavidez. I think that's the only thing that would stop that fight. They probably wanted him to fight multi-fight deals. That's it. Because he has no reason not to fight Charlo. Charlo ain't doing nothing. He has no reason not to fight Benavidez because he ain't doing nothing. So why would he avoid those two? What are they doing?
Nah, the zone gave away the farm. The zone gave them a side deal that they not putting out there because they don't want the people to know that they went against their normal way of doing business to appease Canelo.
Well, that's just good business, baby.
No, it's not.
How so?
Okay. You came out with an infrastructure that what you want to put out, and now you bending it just for one fighter. See what I'm saying? So you think he's gonna be the last one to do this to you?
Let me ask you a question, Apostle. When did you ever see Al Heyman offer someone $100 million? He was doing the same thing that this other company was doing. He was going out of the norm of what he did. You telling me in all these?
That's not true.
When is he offered any of his fighters $100 million to fight? When?
He paid Floyd $100 million for one fight. What are you talking about?
He did not pay Floyd anything to fight. He did not pay Floyd anything to fight anybody. No, he did not.
Where you get that from?
I'm 100% sure. I'm 100% sure.
So for Floyd played himself?
They have investors and backers. He didn't pay anyone $100 million. I mean, according to them, they couldn't find any money for Crawford versus Spence. But all of a sudden, they found $100 million.
Bruh, listen, y'all keep listening to them sidebar people. What I can tell you is this: it is on camera. The whole world saw Al Heyman hand Floyd Mayweather $100 million check on cam. What we didn't see is where the money came from. He handed him a check. It don't mean nothing that you hand somebody a check. He didn't. It's not his money. He has investors, Apostle. He has investors. They all do.
Thank you. It's not Al Heyman's money.
They all do. That's what all businesses do. They buy money. They do outsource money from it. That's business one-on-one. We all know that.
Okay, thank you for making my point.
But what I'm saying is, the zone said they're not going to do pay-per-views and all that stuff. They're going to do pay-per-views for Canelo.
So?
What I'm saying is, Al Heyman didn't do nothing outside his normal business.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Name me the fighters that he offered over there. $100 million. He had all these fighters. He can't find no money to pay them, but he finds $100 million.
Who's complaining about not getting paid over there? That's what I want to know. Who's complaining about that? Nobody.
That's what you think. Where did $100 million come from? No, hold on, Apostle. How is it you can find $100 million for this man, but you can't find any money to make the Crawford Spence fight? You want to break that down for me?
For one, he never said that. Y'all keep listening to what these sidebar people saying. They never said that.
They said they can't find the money.
No, what they said was that what Bob Arum did with Terrence Crawford devalued him. And now he's asking for money that he naturally don't live up to those expectations because the way they devalue him.
He's not with Bob Arum.
We get that part. But right now you ain't done enough. You haven't done one fight out of that yet. You ain't done nothing yet. Mm-hmm. You filing a lawsuit against Bob Arum right now.
That's a lot of excuses, man. I still don't hear. I still don't hear $100 million being offered.
Hey, Troy. I mean, I kind of feel like you too. Like, man, it was 100. They got $100 million offered to Canelo. Then there should be some money put up. But listen to this. Even if they don't even got the money for all these big fights, it's money to be made off of some of these smaller fights so they can be able to make the money for them.
But y'all glossing over something though, Basement. He's offering $100 million for two of his fighters. You act like he ain't got a fight, like Charlo not getting in the ring, like Benavidez not getting in the ring. I'm putting up money for my fighters.
Okay, so tell me this then, Apostle. Why doesn't he take that $100 million and make the Benavidez Charlo fight happen?
Because the fight they're not gonna get $100 million for them too.
Right.
Thank you very much for being honest.
I mean, is Canelo not the face of boxing or not?
He's one of the faces of boxing. Yes.
He's the face of boxing.
He's one of.
He's the face of boxing.
I want to play y'all what Canelo just said on his own. This was just on his own.
Right now, right? For me, I cannot, we have this deal, and for me it's the best deal. So we have the opportunity. Raise the trees. I focus 100% in the ball, and then we can see, right? Is it still personal though? Is it still personal though between you and Gennady Golovkin? Yeah, it's still personal because he talked a lot of shit about me. So he's gonna pay. There are a lot of people that want to get in the ring to you. You have basically your full year all locked up. What is your message to all the other fighters that want to face you? I'm busy here this year. I'm busy. I'm very busy. So I'm sorry. Go fight each other to figure something out. Oh, like I say, I know they want the payday, right? They want the payday, but I really don't understand why they don't fight each other. They need to fight each other, and then I fight the winner of all of them. I don't fucking care. What you're here representing Team Canelo, Julio Cesar Martinez, fighting tonight.
What y'all guys got to say about that?
Business one-on-one. Business one-on-one. He'd rather fight one of them instead of all of them. You know what I do.
So with that being said, if I was Charlo, I get to calling out some guys. I get to calling out Benavidez. I even get to calling out motherfucking Triple G.
But see, here's the problem we got, right? Let's say all these fighters fight each other, right? Triple G's fighting Canelo. So let's say at the end of all, Bubu Andre is the winner. He's never gonna fight Bubu.
Say what?
Let's say Benavidez fights Bubu, or Charlo fights Bubu, and Bubu wins. Canelo is not fighting Bubu.
Right. Hey, I don't know what they're gonna do. But this guy gonna pick and choose who we fight.
I mean, we over it, man. Just get ready for Bivol and then let him knock out Triple G and we move on. We over it. Let's see what everybody else do.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let me get out and get this night over with, man. I hit y'all back in a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's cool, bro. Let's go. Appreciate you for coming
All
through,
right,
bro.
all right.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So with that being said, it's out. Oh, that's Troy.
I fell off, man. I was having a conversation with my daughter, then I fell off. I don't even know what y'all talking about.
Oh yeah, everybody dipped out now.
Okay, well, yeah, yo, be safe, man. And thanks for popping in, man. But I'm gonna do a part 2. So yeah, you should check out some of the interviews I got. Yeah, because March, is what is it? Is women that. It's Women's Empowerment Month, so all my guests are gonna be women.
Right. Okay.
So I got Kelly Reese coming on. I got Thunder Jackson. She's the first woman to open up a gym, and she's the first African American woman to open up a gym as well. Right.
Okay.
And her her mentor is Marvin McDowell. Marvin McDowell trained Tank's trainer. Marvin McDowell trained Tank's cutman. Marvin McDowell trained Franchon Cruz. So he has a heck of a legacy,
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a couple of other people coming on that are dealing with just some of them are managers, some of them are promoters, and there's going to be some great conversation. Then I'm going to start the series over again with Dillian White, March to Undisputed. Love it or like it, baby. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah. So tell everybody where they can check you out, Troy.
Oh, man, you can reach me at the Troy Graham Experience. That comes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. We do interviews, and a lot of times we just open up the panel and we just have a little conversations about boxing, life, and everything else, man. I like to say that it's a conversation piece because I'm not just tied to boxing. I'm much too big of a person to be tied to one thing. You could also reach me at Major Key Boxing, same days, different time, okay? I think Major comes on maybe around 10 or he comes on about 10 o'clock Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And if you like good music, tune into the third show I'm with, which is Organic Radio Show, hosted by my man DJ Rebel. This dude has worked with everybody from Santana to Wu-Tang Clan. He knows his music, and he would love to play anything that you need. Y'all bless up yourself and have a good night.
Appreciate you, good brother, for coming through, man. I really do.
Yeah. Always, man. You're a good dude, man. God bless.
Thank you. God bless you, bro. Yeah. With that being said, man, I want to give a shout out, man. Shout out to my good man Troy that just popped out, man. Salute that guy, man. Appreciate it for coming through, man. Like he always do. I want to thank my good brother AK the Apostle. He came through, man. Even while he was at work, man. I appreciate that, man. I want to give a shout out to my good brother Black Star Sports TV. He came through, man. I appreciate him for coming out, man. I want to give a shout out to my man Coach C. He came in the building, man. Drop his boxing knowledge, man. Appreciate that, good brother, man. I also want to thank everybody in the chat, man. My good brother Ronald Finkley, man. I appreciate you, brother, man, for standing in the chat, bro. You rocked with me the whole show, man. I appreciate that, bro. Really much love, man. I'm gonna make sure I go on here. Matter of fact, right now, I'm gonna go on here and I gotta make sure you got a wrench, bro. Hold on.
I mean it, we can order from them.
Oh yeah, you already got a wrench. You already got a wrench. Okay. I was just making sure, man. But yeah, I appreciate the good brother Ronald Finkley for coming through, man. PJ's Big Dog for coming through. My good brother Bruce Goes, man, for coming through, man. I appreciate him, man. Go check my good brother Bruce Goes and his channel out. My good brother Mr. Scott came through, man. I appreciate that for coming through, good brother. Let's see. God Body News. Appreciate you for coming out, man. Kicking with your good brother, man. Appreciate you sharing your knowledge with sports. Let's see. I want to make sure I ain't skip nobody. If I did skip anybody, please forgive me. A lot of people ain't put nothing up in the chat, but if you did put something in the chat, that's how I was able to see what your comments were. I appreciate you for coming through, man. Spread the word. This is your boy Basement Boxing Talk. Man, we got the Chocolatito fight coming on tonight. Should be coming on next, man. Should be coming on next. Yeah, like I say, so next week, I see you guys next Saturday. Oh, subscribe to my good brother Black Star Sports TV. Subscribe to his channel. And the good brother might be going live tomorrow. Yeah, I appreciate that, Ronald, man. You have a wonderful day too, man. Yeah. So, yeah, we got the Chocolatito and Julio Cesar Martinez fight about to come on. Check the Good Brother Black Star Sports TV out tomorrow. He might be dropping a live tomorrow. Or check my Instagram out too, man. And I might be dropping a live tomorrow too. We're gonna probably talk about the Chocolatito fight. And we didn't get to talk about too much about the Jose Ramirez fight today. We probably recap that Jose Ramirez fight. It happens Friday night. Hey, this your boy Basement, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Look out for me, subscribe to the channel, hit the like icon, man. Share the word, man. Appreciate everybody coming out, man. It's your boy Basement. I appreciate you coming through. Much love and peace and respect. To the next one. I'm out.